Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, those in between, and all the rest. I welcome you to this annual Galactic Science Piss-Up. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Professor J. Cecil. I am a scholar of many fields, but I am firstly and foremostly a physicist. This address concerns a rather difficult field of research, quantum physics. I hope you enjoy. Quantum physics is the most strange and arcane field of endeavour yet discovered. Basically put, quantum physics is the study of the smallest possible events. The almost insurmountable problems with the mechanics of quantum physics is a tricky one, to say the least. When dealing with quantum physics, the problem is that anything that is measured at a quantum level is altered by the act of measurement itself. When you look at something, the very act of observation causes a result to occur. With that thought in mind, I shall attempt to elucidate the quantum nature of this rather strange universe in which we inhabit. Let's conduct a thought experiment. Indulge me, if you will. Suppose you obtain a 6-shot revolver. You put 3 bullets into the pistol, then you spin the chamber, which we will assume is an entirely randomizing event. You put this half-loaded pistol to your head and slowly squeeze the trigger. And so your chances are 50-50, right? Dead or alive, the outcome of a random event. Excuse me for just one moment. Excuse me, sir. Will someone nudge him? Yes, you, sir. The goblinoid with the pink tie. It is one thing to sleep during a lecture, but it is quite another thing to snore through a lecture. Now then, where was I? Oh, right. The revolver thingy. Back to this thought experiment. When you use the quantum revolver, your death or life becomes a binary state. 2 possibilities exist. Either you are alive, or either you are dead. Each time you pull the trigger, the revolver becomes a quantum state generator, this being the reality you experience, death or life. The quantum revolver acts in precisely the same way as events at the smallest possible scale. You don't know the state of the gun until you pull the trigger. You cannot know a quantum state until you look at it. The quantum state of the revolver is both loaded and unloaded at the same time, until you actually pull the trigger. An unresolved quantum state, such as the revolver, is called a probability waveform. What makes the quantum revolver function is that it forces an abrupt resolution of a probability waveform, the click of an empty chamber, or a warm corpse in a mess. Now then, we get to the really weird part. Each time you pull the trigger, 2 separate realities diverge from one. In universe A, you are an organ donor. In universe B, you have a cold sweat. Each time you use the quantum revolver, you create a separate timeline divergent from the one in which you loaded the gun. Both results occur simultaneously, but in different dimensions. We exist in an infinite continuum of divergent dimensions. Mathematics governs all things. Any action at any scale generates a binary quantum state. This creates an infinite number of universes in which every quantum state is resolved. I notice some of you squirming, so I'll wrap this up, and then we can all hit the buffet. In essence, reality comprises all possible universes in a radiating fractal pattern in which every possible occurrence is resolved. In closing, the overwhelming majority of the galaxy hold faith in a metaphysical creation of all things. To condemn this area of research as the work of the devil is actually quite a defensible position. But the truth of the matter is far more amazing, and to those of faith I say this: science does not preclude the existence of God. I myself hold to the tenet that science in practice is a form of worship. But believe what you will, metaphysics and quantum physics will always be just an opinion. Thank you one and all, whatever your current reality state may be.